There will always be challenges. There will always be obstacles. Life never promises a smooth ride. But hear this, your problems are not who you are. They are merely situations, passing storms, temporary shadows trying to steal your light. When you spend all your energy staring at the problem, you lose sight of the solution. You lose sight of your power. Problems want you to think small. They want you trapped in fear. But you were never designed to stay small. You were made to grow, to rise, and to overcome. If you want change, you must shift your focus. Don't make your problems the center of your world. Make you the center. Focus on who you are becoming. Focus on the gifts you have inside you. Focus on the future you are building with every decision you make today. Your problems scream, look at me, worry about me, fear me. But you have to make a louder noise inside the voice that says, no, I will not be defined by this. I will rise above this. Work on yourself. Strengthen your mind. Guard your heart. Build your spirit. You are not here to be a victim of circumstances. You are here to be a master of them. When you grow, your problems shrink. When you sharpen your character, you find solutions you once thought impossible. Life is not about avoiding trouble. It's about being so deeply rooted in your purpose that no trouble can pull you under. Problems may visit, but they are not permanent residents. You are. Your strength is. Your purpose is. So today, make a decision. Don't wake up asking, what problems do I have to deal with today? Wake up asking, what kind of person am I building today? What strength, what patience, what courage am I cultivating? Because when you focus on yourself, on growth, on faith, on strength, your problems will no longer control you. You will rise. You will conquer doubt. And you will become everything you were created to be. Problems are not permanent fixtures in your life. They come to challenge, to stretch, and to teach, but they are not here to stay. Just like a passing storm, they roll through, they rumble, and then they leave. Your true self is not diminished by temporary difficulty. Growth is waiting on the other side of every hard season. The mistake many make is thinking the storm defines them. It doesn't. It refines you, sharpens you, and prepares you for a greater future. The waves may crash against you, but they cannot sink a determined spirit. Your life is a journey, and problems are simply parts of the path. Do not allow a single event to become your full identity. What you build in yourself lasts longer than what happens to you. Hold firm to the truth that better days are ahead. Problems will pass, but your strength will remain. The quality of your life is determined by where you fix your gaze. When you constantly stare at the mountain, it grows bigger in your mind. But when you shift your focus inward, something powerful happens. You begin to realize you are not powerless, you are potent beyond measure. Problems are loud, but they are not all there is. Deep inside you is a reservoir of untapped strength. Focus on how you can adapt, improve, and overcome. Keep your energy on your possibilities, not your limitations. It's not about ignoring reality. It's about seeing a greater reality. Your energy flows where your attention goes, so protect your focus fiercely. When you commit to inner growth, solutions find you. You are made to transcend, not to tremble. Choose your focus wisely because your future depends on it. Life was never meant to be a struggle-free experience. Struggles are not stop signs, they are signposts for growth. Every time you face something difficult, you are being invited higher. Growth demands discomfort. It requires you to leave the familiar behind. If you shield yourself from all struggle, you shield yourself from transformation. Your soul expands in the tension, in the pressing moments of life. When you lean into growth, you discover new levels of courage. Problems stop being walls and start becoming doors to new realities. Resistance is often the birthplace of greatness. If you only pursue comfort, you will miss the person you were meant to become. Your struggles today are forging your strength for tomorrow. Let growth be the focus, not avoidance of difficulty. Trust the process even when it feels heavy. Circumstances do not get the final word about who you are. Problems may shout at you, but they cannot label you unless you allow it. You are far greater than any single chapter of your life. You are the sum of your dreams, your values, your relentless spirit. Situations are temporary guests. Your soul is the permanent resident. Refuse to let problems shape your identity. Who you are becoming is infinitely more powerful than anything you're facing. Your worth is not found in ease, but in endurance. Look beyond the momentary pain to the masterpiece you are creating. Stand tall in the middle of the storm, knowing you are not the storm. Problems will test you, but they can never define you. You define yourself by what you choose to believe. You are a builder, not a byproduct of your problems. Within you is a depth of power that has not yet been fully realized. Every challenge you face is an invitation to tap into it. Problems appear large until you recognize your own capacity. Strength doesn't arrive, it awakens when you focus on your growth. No matter how fierce the storm, your inner light can shine brighter. When you invest in yourself, no problem can hold you captive. Life will bend to the will of the determined soul. You are more capable, more resourceful, more powerful than you know. Problems want you to shrink, but your spirit was made to expand. Focus inward and find the unbreakable core that no circumstance can touch. It is there waiting for your attention. Your destiny is greater than any obstacle in front of you. Harness your inner power and rise. The present moment is your place of real influence and power. Worrying about problems only pulls you out of your strength. When you stay rooted in the now, fear begins to lose its grip. The future is shaped by what you choose to do right now. Problems can steal your peace if you let them consume your mind. But when you focus on what is possible today, you reclaim your energy. Today is where your growth happens, where your decisions matter most. The more you build yourself today, the less problems matter tomorrow. Living fully present gives you an edge that few possess. Problems live in the mind's projections, but power lives in your actions. Anchor yourself to this moment and move one step at a time. You cannot solve tomorrow's issues with today's worry. Focus on now and strength will follow. No problem can force you to act a certain way. You choose your response. Between what happens and how you react lies incredible freedom. You are not a puppet of circumstance, you are a creator of outcomes. Every time you choose peace over panic, you grow stronger. Every time you choose hope over despair, you move forward. The choice is always yours, no matter how the problem appears. Problems may strike without warning, but reactions can be prepared. You are the author of your attitude, the designer of your emotions. Do not surrender your power to external situations. Anchor yourself in truth and respond with wisdom and courage. How you respond today determines the strength you carry tomorrow. No one can take this power from you unless you hand it over. Choose responses that elevate you beyond the challenge. The greatest victory you can achieve is mastery over yourself. It is not the absence of problems that creates peace, but the presence of discipline. Master your thoughts, your emotions, your habits. When you do, problems lose the ability to dominate your life. Self-mastery turns mountains into molehills. Problems shrink in the presence of a mind that is ruled by purpose. It all begins with your inner life, your choices, your focus. You don't have to control everything, you only need to control yourself. Inner strength transforms outer circumstances. Mastery is a daily practice, not a one-time achievement. It's in the small, repeated choices that greatness is formed. Let problems come, they will find you unshaken and undeterred. Rule yourself and you will rule your destiny. Adversity is not a punishment, it is a portal to power. Every tough season carries seeds of massive growth. What you learn in the dark seasons becomes your strength in the light. No champion ever rose without facing the fire first. Growth isn't easy because it is meant to stretch you beyond limits. Problems aren't obstacles, they're opportunities dressed in disguise. What you overcome strengthens your character in ways nothing else can. Adversity teaches resilience, sharpens focus, and fuels determination. Without challenges, there would be no victories worth celebrating. Growth asks for more from you, but it gives back infinitely more. Problems reveal the gaps, but growth fills them with strength. Welcome adversity not with fear, but with fierce expectation. You are being built for greater things through every difficulty. Your strength does not depend on what is happening around you. True strength rises from deep within your spirit. Circumstances may shift, but your spirit can stay anchored. Real power is internal, untouchable by changing external winds. Problems try to shake you, but you were made to stand firm. When you draw strength from within, no situation can defeat you. External security is an illusion, internal strength is reality. Build yourself so strong that you are unmovable under pressure. Focus on what cannot be taken from you, your spirit, your grit, your resolve. Strength is not something you find outside, it is something you develop inside. You are stronger than you think, deeper than you imagine. Problems may roar, but your inner voice can roar louder. Stand firm and let your inner strength lead the way. Your life is shaped not by the problems you face, but by the perspective you choose. When you see challenges through eyes of faith, their power over you weakens. Problems are only as big as the mind that entertains them. Shift your vision from defeat to destiny and watch the walls crumble. Greatness begins when you refuse to be intimidated by difficulty. Every setback hides a potential setup for something greater. Your mind is a lens. What you magnify becomes your reality. If you focus on limitations, you will find them. Focus on opportunities, and they will appear. Your energy follows your attention, so direct it wisely. See the hidden possibilities instead of the obvious problems. Perspective transforms pressure into purpose and pain into perseverance. Choose to see through the lens of victory, not victimhood. A new perspective can turn any breakdown into a breakthrough. The future belongs to those who keep their eyes fixed forward. Your destiny is too precious to waste by staring at today's frustration. When you focus on the prize, problems become stepping stones. Let your dreams burn brighter than your doubts. The journey requires discipline to keep moving forward when distractions scream. Problems may delay you, but they cannot deny you unless you quit. Keep your heart anchored to the vision of what can be, not what currently is. Every great achievement began with the courage to look beyond the obstacles. Small minds dwell on problems, great minds rise above them. You are not fighting to survive, you are striving to fulfill a vision. Keep walking even when the road feels uphill and lonely. The prize is waiting for the persistent and the focused. Let nothing you face today rob you of the future you are creating. Energy wasted on problems is energy stolen from progress. Every second spent worrying is a second lost from building solutions. Stop watering weeds and start planting seeds. Solutions are not born from frustration, but from focus and clarity. Shift your mind from complaint mode to creative mode. Problems feed off attention. Starve them by feeding your dreams instead. Solutions do not shout, they whisper to those who listen with hope. The power to move forward lies within the questions you dare to ask. Instead of why me? Ask, how can this move me forward? Solutions multiply when you commit to growth over grumbling. Problems seek to distract you. Solutions require you to stay intentional. Creativity blossoms when you believe there is always a way through. Focus on building the bridge, not on staring at the gap. Success doesn't come from avoiding life's challenges. It comes from rising above them. Focus on strengthening your character and watch your circumstances transform. Work harder on yourself than you do on any obstacle. The most powerful victories are won in the unseen battles of the heart. Growth is not a product of chance, it is the fruit of daily discipline. Every problem you face is an opportunity to sharpen your skills. Invest time in building your mindset, your resilience, and your courage. External rewards follow internal mastery. Never confuse the two. When you level up your habits, your results follow. Success is simply the echo of self-mastery in the outer world. Problems become irrelevant when your inner world is strong. A powerful life is not handed to you, it is built by you. Focus on yourself and success will become inevitable. You are a masterpiece under construction, and every day is a brick you lay. Problems will pass, but who you are becoming is forever. Stay more committed to your growth than you are to your comfort. Comfort zones breed stagnation, challenges create champions. You are not just surviving, you are evolving into your highest self. Every struggle refines your mind, your heart, and your spirit. Focus on sharpening your vision, strengthening your resolve, deepening your faith. Problems are mere shadows on the path to your greater becoming. Your transformation matters more than temporary frustration. You are sculpting a life of strength, purpose, and unstoppable faith. Do not trade long-term greatness for short-term ease. Becoming your best self requires sacrifice, focus, and unshakable belief. Keep building, you are closer than you think.